Hello and welcome to another episode of Wartune Solo Adventures. In this episode I'll talk a bit about where I'm at in the game right now and what my plans are for the future. The game is still rather uneventful, not much new happening. I'm sort of enjoying the additions from the 5.6 patch, at least some of them, but it's becoming quite evident that if you want to keep playing this game, you kind of want to get your character to Knighthood status. So I guess for the future that is my next bigger goal, I guess. Unfortunately, it's a quite costly goal. Right now I'm not spending much at all. I've even let my VIP status run out and I don't really miss it at all. It's costing me a bit of gold basically when converting gems. Added cooldowns on stuff I don't really do anymore, so that's fine. I have two of these buffs, the power healing, because with almost 1 million hit points it gets really costly to have to pay for HP packs. I also got a lot of time, a bit unnecessary, but I enjoy being able to run all the catacombs and campaign stuff in just a few minutes. And it's only 400 balance a month, so that's fine. The other stuff I don't really need, so I haven't bothered reactivating it again. I'll probably let this run for a month and see if I change my mind. As you can see, I'm working here on my U-Demon patrol. Since my U-Demons aren't maxed, I don't have any maxed out U-Demon yet. This will eventually at least be a decent way of getting some free stuff for the U-Demon. It's not that much, but still doesn't take that long and you can get it for free. You also get a bunch of new U-Demons. I think I've gotten 4 since the patch, or maybe 5. And it looks like level 9 is the maximum level. So that's good to know. So right now I'm upgrading all my watchtowers, and then I'm doing the normal missions just to get some more U-Demons. Since the requirements are low. And if you haven't noticed, the quests are different in the different watchtowers. So if you can't meet the requirements, you can check some other tower. And you can also refresh them in all of the towers, though it seems like you get more or less the same if you refresh, so. Or maybe there aren't that many different ones, I guess. Yeah, so basically I can do 2 patrols at once, which means I usually log in twice a day, so I get 4 marks shards every day. So that's almost 1 U-Demon extra every day, so it won't take that long before I can get even more. Especially now that I'm getting close to maxing out some of the watchtowers. Also, just to meet the lower requirements, some of them are met quite cheaply. Leveling a U-Demon to level 3 doesn't cost that much. Getting level 3 War Emblems is also okay, but some of the quests require you to have like level 3 skills, which is a lot more costly, so you could skip those. Though that is a quite good bonus if you have Udemons that fulfill these requirements. The archaeology grind is quite slow. I'm not sure I'm actually going to be able to get all the way to expert and master. Well, I am expert already, but master. The rewards aren't that great, but I guess eventually I'll want to max out all my furniture. I already have quite a lot. Can take a look at my snazzy place. So I even got a bed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 11 pieces of furniture. Or maybe 12. And I'm also slowly working on getting these Titan stuff. Though I can't say I do the dungeons every day, which I should, because it's really not an issue. I do the level 71 Lair, I do it on Hell mode solo with no issues, so just a matter of grinding through it a whole bunch of times. Cost you 300 of each to make for each piece of equipment, so it will take quite a while to get all of it upgraded. Okay, so I guess let's talk a bit about the Knighthood. It is a nice feature, especially for me as a solo player, because it makes your character a lot more powerful, which means that I would be able to solo a lot more stuff. So that is good. The downside obviously is the cost. So I'm not 100% sure, but I believe you need 12k stats in total from tattoos to activate Knighthood. I still have let's see, I still need 14 more levels of talents before I can get to that point, but that's not an issue. I gain these levels steadily, and I still have a long ways to go for the tattoo part. So basically I'm at 800 stats, I need 11k more. I do my henna lab thing every day obviously, but that only gets you so far. I did some rough calculations, and I think I need about 30k advanced henna to complete this. That is a lot, and it's also really expensive these days, if it is on sale at all. Let's see. And they added the artifact roulette, and I think you can buy here. Yeah, so 2k henna for 9,000 balance, so it's basically 4,500 balance for each 1,000 henna, so that is a whole truckload of balance that you need to spend. I would prefer not to spend that much, but so I've pretty much decided that I'm going to do every possible event that you can get free henna and advanced henna. Now unfortunately it seems they've stopped with the chest exchange for advanced henna. They had the one you could change 120 chests for 1,000 advanced henna, which was a decent deal. That one hasn't been around for a while now, though last week there was a regular henna event where you could, I think, trade 30 chests for a few thousand henna, which is at least something. So I will do my very best to do any events that you can get henna rewards, and any exchange will go towards that as well, because you can't really get any clothing sets anymore, and getting a few stray pieces of clothing isn't important at all. It was the title that was good. So from now on the focus is 100% on henna. It also means that I will be recharging a bit probably when there are good deals, because I will need to spend balance on this. There's no way around that. So, but I'll try to make sure that I always get henna. So right now this recharge event, if I do 5 consecutive days, but it only rewards regular henna, which isn't that good. Basically, since the regular henna has diminishing returns, you get 1 to 10 stats for using regular henna, but once you pass, I think, 200, that gets reduced, and so on. So you will need large quantities of advanced henna. So it's better than nothing, but still, I will need recharge events with some advanced henna, and 20 isn't enough, so I probably will wait a bit. But I will try to take advantage of any event. There is a bait and load, but it's really not that interesting. So if you recharge 10,000 valence, you get 100 advanced henna, so that's basically nothing. Though, wow, 2,000 orange. So I guess it's worth. Okay, it's only for 1 day. You really need to check frequently because new exchange events are introduced rather often now, every few days most of the time, so you really need to make sure that you know all the different exchange events if you want to get as much henna as possible, and I do. I also will definitely need to aim for the advanced henna spending events, because there are several, and most likely they will stay in the game, because the developers, I assume they want people to go for Knighthood, and those events actually have really decent rewards. You need to spend a lot, but if you do, you can get quite a lot back, which is massive savings in balance. So I'll do the exact math next time it comes around. I'll probably not have enough then, but then I'll know what to aim for each of the advanced henna spending events. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. I did all my clothing pieces in the clothing and golf. I realized that it's extremely unlikely they introduce an event for engulfing high-level clothing, since that would be a one-time event. So I just went ahead and engulfed all my clothing, which got me to level 74, and my initial rage is 41, so that is, I think it was 45 in the old system, so that is not a huge deal. It's not high enough to start every combat with the Rain of Fire, which was sort of the point with 45 rage, when you want to take out packs of mobs, but you can do a Brutality Rune on them, your AoE spell, so it's nice to have that much rage anyway. Doesn't hinder my playstyle, and I believe the stat bonuses are better than what I had before. And obviously you can now max out your clothing identification a lot easier. I used up most of my fashion cores, but I also managed to max out most of my weapons, if not all. Okay, so some of these A-level ones are still not maxed out, but I really enjoyed that change. So overall I think this is a good change, even though it was a bit frustrating to redo everything. Anyway, guess I'll be back next time there's a henna event. I may be back before that, but that's it for now, so take care guys, and talk to you soon.